So now it'll automatically save my past broadcasts. That's kind of nice. I'm still very new, so I'm still learning things like that. I'm 6 XP away from leveling up. Let's turn this back on. I really should go get my spells, but it's not worth the travel. Alright. I'm just killing extra for the XP. Because I would like to be around level 8-ish when I go to Sunjin. So it's going to be a lot of killing extra stuff for me because I was a little bit low when I came here.
It's too far away.
Which is all good though. Not a big deal.
I'm out of range.
I guess I'll kill this. I mean, by the end of the day, if I wanted to, I could probably be like level 18-ish. That'd be a long, long session though, because when Zach gets home, I'm assuming he's gonna want to play our warrior and shaman. So, I'm not against it, but that would be pretty long. Is it weird that I actually kind of like how Classic looks? Even though obviously it's not like, you know, the most pretty game in the world. I think it looks, I don't know. I think it looks good. Personally, I mean, I'm sure that some people think it's ugly because I'm sure it's just nostalgia, but I just like it. I also like the water graphics. It's cool. Obviously, character models are a little bit, you know, yeah. Not ideal. Let's put it that way. Ooh, bracers. I actually don't even think I have bracers right now. I'm actually excited to play my warrior. I'm making the mage just for basically an alt to play when we're not playing together. Cause yeah, this is probably the game that I'm gonna be playing when I don't have much else to do. It's either this or Overwatch or Path of Exile pretty much when I'm solo. Could play League or Dota, but that is another mixed bag, you know, so. It's weird how classic, like Zach was saying this yesterday, it just feels like it's a big game, you know? Even though retail has technically a lot more in it, I think it feels way bigger because, I don't know. I think the amount of time it takes to traverse the world matters quite a bit. But like, being able to see things off in the distance, like there's the Echo Isles or whatever they're called over there. The Darkspear Isle. And like, you just look at the map and you're like, oh, this is me. And then you go, boom. Oh, I'm here. This is one region. Here's all of the other regions on this continent. There's another whole continent, you know. So, I think that's cool, personally. I hope that at some point in the nearest future, like retail gets it right. You know what I mean? They've been struggling for a long time. Legion was pretty good, but it still had a lot of issues. I would say that it's probably been like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years since they've had like a really just solid expansion. Like Pandaria, even though a lot of people at the time just took it as a joke, it's actually good. And Cataclysm before it obviously brought in a lot of issues that still kind of mess with the game now. But again, it was still a solid expansion. Pandaria had issues too. Every expansion has had issues, and even vanilla has issues. Like, think about, you know, the PvP grinds and, you know, the lack of things to do other than raid, like once you get to a certain point. Which is why I think that if someone wanted to make a new MMO, if they used the basic systems in WoW Classic as like a skeleton, and then just made it so the progression doesn't ever really end, kind of like old school RuneScape, like it ends but it takes forever for the average person to get to that point. And I guess that's somewhat true in Classic WoW, but there's only 3 raid tiers, and for you to be able to do the stuff at the end, yeah, you need pretty good gear, but you can probably just do it with like a little bit of decent gear. You don't have to be like super crazily geared to go into it, because you're going to be in there with 39 other people. So but I don't know. The other thing about Classic WoW is that if they go the route of not like rolling new servers or making fresh servers after a certain amount of time, obviously Naxxramas isn't even out, but I think it would be a cool idea if they made almost like a league system, like Path of Exile, and I guess RuneScape's been doing it too, but I really think that that would help the longevity. Because think of it like this: when TBC comes out, and the people that don't want to play TBC, granted there's probably not a ton of them, just keep playing Classic, that's going to fracture the community. You know what I mean? So, I guess what I'm saying is, the more that they just keep making new expansions, or not new expansions, but new versions of Classic, so Classic TBC, Classic Wrath of the Lich King, or even, you know, beyond that, which I don't think they would do. But if they do that, then we'll see. But it's just going to create issues where they have all of these dedicated servers for individual versions of the game. But what's wrong with, I don't know if it's possible, but making those iterations of the game all able to play with each other. You know what I'm saying? So this idea is something that I don't know if it's actually doable. I'm not a programmer. I'm not a game developer or anything like that, but imagine a world, right, where you pick what expansion you're playing in at the time. And you can't use gear above that expansion, right? And whatever gear you decide, like, or whatever you select for your gear, and then whatever expansion you select, that's the version of the gear that you're using. So if you're playing in TBC, you can't use Wrath gear, obviously, and you're level capped to 70, and you'd have the talents and stuff available to you from that version of the game. I think that's a cool idea. I think it'd also be extremely difficult to do. Because not only would they need to, yeah, I don't know if it's even possible, but it's a cool idea that I've had for a little while. Because it would fix some of the issues, like particularly with servers, but I feel like it would add a host of other issues, like making sure that every item is working properly in the version that it's supposed to work in is kind of like a nightmare. So you'd have what? How many expansions have there been? You have Vanilla, TBC, Wrath, Cataclysm, Pandaria. I lost count because I have a small brain. So we got past Vanilla, so Vanilla's base, TBC, Wrath, Cataclysm, Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, Legion, BFA, and then Shadowlands. So you'd have 9 different versions of the game. Yeah, probably not happening. But it's cool, you know. I think it's a cool idea anyway. Need a couple more crawler mucus, and then I can go turn this stuff in. I'm also just gonna kill extra though. But yeah, if anybody has any other ideas that they think are interesting but haven't shared with people, feel free to let me know, because I think that it's kind of fun to share ideas like that. And it's also fun when some of them come true, like in old school RuneScape. Me, my brother, and my friend Josh, they we were all kind of talking about if there was a group Iron Man, we'd all play it. And it wasn't that long after that that they announced that it was happening, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Obviously, it's been a while. It's not out yet, but I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. I also think that a game mode like that in Classic WoW would be cool. Where it's Iron Man, or like if they added some kind of other game mode to the game. Like some private servers have like hardcore, or you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know if it'd be good. I can't imagine losing all of my stuff in a raid because someone, you know, pulled it or something like that. That'd be pretty toxic, but I think it's kind of cool though. They would have to make it obviously not permadeath or whatever. Because Blizzard's brand of hardcore is usually the most hardcore. Your character's dead, you lose all of your gear, and you can never play them again. Whereas Path of Exile, you die, you go to softcore. Or like, I've seen some servers go the route of if you die, you lose XP. You know, so it really only affects you while you're leveling up. I'm just gonna keep killing some extras. My mage trainer is in Senjin, so it's not as bad if I don't get my stuff done. But just killing extra.
It's too far away.
Zuzo, the troll mage. This music is very chill, very relaxing. It's not distracting really at all, which is also nice. This morning, my wife's sister spent the night, so they got up early and they had a getting ready party, which I've never heard of that. And so after their getting ready party, there's basically just them getting, you know, doing their hair and makeup in the vicinity of each other. Then after that, we had waffles, and my wife's sister is the one that made the waffles. And she says that her waffles are the best, and no one can copy them. And
Loktar.
they're good,
Strength.
but they're just Belgian waffles, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, they were good, but I'm pretty sure that Claire could replicate them. Because her sister is not exactly like some fancy, ridiculous chef or anything like that. But I did appreciate it. Oh. And they were good. I wouldn't say they were bad at all. I liked them. We made them with butter, like, instead of oil. Never had that before. It was good though. We were out of oil, so. Talking to myself for hours at a time is not easy. But it's honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be mostly me just sitting here talking to myself and being like, oh, this is weird. But really, I'm just commenting on like what's going on in the game, which is considerably easier than I thought it would be. And I think it would help if I had other people, just for conversation's sake. However, I've realized that I don't really need it. Like, I thought I would, for sure. Because I'm not... How do I put it? It's not that I'm bad at speaking. I'm bad with coming up with new things to talk about, so... When people are watching, it's always fun. But yeah. 12 slab eggs. This guy's getting off free bags. I am very intrigued because I have 8 slaughters. Can get a 12 slot, that'd be kind of nice. Need a couple more of these guys. I do have a potion. Should put that out there. Almost level 8. Mages are very easy to level up just by doing single target damage stuff. Like, I honestly prefer it over doing the AoE garbage. I know that AoE is so much faster, and some people be like, oh my god, you're garbage, and you're right. I don't know how to do it properly, that's why I don't like it. Sue me. But, single target is so easy though. Like, you literally can just not even pay attention and kill stuff. Loot this chest. I believe I need one more scout. Hey, journeyman bracers. They're the same. Okay. None of these are that good. After I do this, I'm gonna go hit the restroom real quick. Bum, bum. Alright. I did that. Now I'm gonna leave this spot and make my way down to Senjin Village. And then I'm gonna hit the restroom. I believe I have all my quests that I need. Let's make sure. Yeah. After turning in Solid Spirit, I should level up. I believe. Yeah, I'll level up, so. Here we go. Alright. I don't know. Is there anything in here? I guess that bag's kind of nice. This would be really good. That would be insane, actually. This would be really good. I mean, those are okay. Not that good. Yeah. I'd wear those. Wailing Caverns doesn't have a lot for spellcasters, really. They have a little bit, but I would take those, and I would probably take this. This would be really nice for the early levels. It would last a long time. Can't do the Dead Mines, probably. SFK. This is actually not bad at all, considering it's not difficult to get. Odo, again, no insane stats. It's okay. I'd rather have the belt. Arugel. Yeah, there's not a lot. These are honestly pretty good. This is what I'd want. I'd probably want the robes or the belt. They're both good. Alright, I'm gonna turn this in, and then I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back in a couple minutes, probably.
You come get them.
So, actually, I'm gonna train first.
Greetings, man.
Greetings, man. Alright, here we go. Let's put this stuff on my bar before I forget. Conjure food. Polymorph is always good. I'm not gonna use Arcane Missiles. This is good. This is good. This is good. And I think that's it. Alright. Just gonna sit right here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, ah. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I was doing... Oh yeah, I have to sell first. My bad. Anybody who is watching this, there is a link on my chat or in my channel
What you looking for?
for the Discord. And feel free to join. Anybody can join, so
Spirits.
most of the time it's just me and my friends playing pretty much whatever, so make some muffins real quick. Sell some junk real quick. Oh, forgot to turn this back. My bad. I didn't do anything yet, though.
Me got the good stuff, man.
Alright. Sell those. Keep that, because it's a buff food. Those there. Alright, we're good.
Stay away from the voodoo.
But yeah, there's a link to my Discord in the on the channel. I can also link it in the chat, but I think you guys can see it. I'm probably gonna go with this raptor, and then either this one. Ooh, I don't know. Not sure. It's a tough proposition. I'm gonna do the Kolkar aggression quest, and then after that I'm gonna go do these and this and this. So should be pretty easy. 1, 2, and wand. Wanding is so good. It's so good. Like, it does so much damage and it lets your mana regen. There ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to think of what I would like to do later today, because I think my goal right now is to just hit level 10. If I'm feeling real grindy, or if I'm just feeling like playing well in general, I might just keep playing this guy, but I might play some what's it called? Either Overwatch or I don't know. I've been kind of feeling like a MOBA. MOBA sounds kind of fun. I don't know which one I would play though. I have Heroes of the Storm, Dota, and League all installed, so I am not sure. Oh, I forgot to log into my bank guy. When I go back to Razor Hill, I'll do that. Von Braun. Well, that was a fairly uneventful quest. Didn't really get much for XP killing stuff anyway. Have to turn this in.
What you want?
I'll take the cloak.
Be seeing
not?
ya.
Alright. So now I'm gonna go do these 4 quests. I'll sell again, why not? Not trying to go quick, really.
Hello, man.
Although it
Later.
wouldn't hurt if I did. I'm a little bit worried that there's going to be a lot of people over here, which will make this take a little bit longer than it should, but we'll see. Sometimes it's pretty fast. Trying to cast spells against tigers is miserable. They knock your cast timer back so much. Hey, maybe I'll be lucky on this guy. That'd be nice. Phantasmagore. He's a level 10 mage. I like to do the animal quest first before I go try to farm the trolls. Yeah, Frost is just efficient. Like 1 mana per damage. It's not bad. I guess this is about the same as well. This is not as mana efficient, but it's instant, so makes it a little bit better. I mean, I could probably Fire Blast to make it just go a little bit faster, and I'll still have mana regen going. Being efficient is pretty easy. 1, 2. Should make the kill times a lot faster if I do that too. But that's okay. I'm gonna go over to this island because this is usually where I finish those 2 quests. Because not many people travel all the way over here. Usually they just go to the big one. Which is entirely fair because there's plenty of stuff there. There's a tiger. They also have a really long aggro range. And they're quiet. They don't make any noise when they aggro, so sometimes they just catch you by surprise and then kill you. Maybe not kill you, but they'll mess you up though. Probably didn't need to do it to that one, but that's okay. Eggs. Oh, I'm already at 2. This is my 3rd one. Easily done. Now I just need tigers, which are fairly abundant here. I also have a bunch of, you know, food and water that I can use. So it's not the end of the world if I spend all my mana. I just am trying not to. Since wanding is so efficient right now. Uh-oh. Need just one more fur. And then I'm gonna go do the troll quests. Classic WoW was so relaxing. Okay. Hopefully this guy drops it. If not, I'll just go to the big island. Here we go. But yeah, Classic WoW is just, it's so good for just playing a lot of, you know, you just never get tired of it, or at least I don't. The closest I've ever been to being tired of it was when I was playing on the server Sulfurous and getting ganked tons when I was leveling up originally back towards launch. It was like, it was probably the worst time I've had playing WoW. Not including like some of the expansions like WoD or BFA, but in terms of Classic WoW, that was definitely the worst time I've had. So what would happen was they enabled Honor without enabling Battlegrounds, okay? So people would just farm you. Because I'm not a very fast leveler, and we took a break for a couple weeks in the middle of like September or something like that. Because we went from like 1 to 30 something super fast. Like, I think we were like 36 when we took the break. And then we played for like a week, roughly. And I think we were around like 44-ish. Because we weren't going quick. But what happened was, they enabled Honor. And then we were around, you know, like 46-ish when that happened. From 46 to 60, everything took way longer because people were just ganking you. And some of these people were already in the first month like wearing Molten Core gear, and I was just like, wow, this sucks. You know? Like, what's a level, you know, 46 or 50 gonna do to someone who already has like a Molten Core weapon? Not much. Not a whole lot I could do. It was fun still, but it was miserable at the same time. Because those people, I mean, they must have got to Molten Core in like the first 2-3 weeks. That's my guess. So it was pretty insane. Props to those guys for doing it that quickly, but dang. Blizzard really didn't think like ahead at all when they just made Honor pop out without Battlegrounds. In my opinion, it would have made a lot more sense for honor in Battlegrounds to be like amplified a little bit. Make it so honor is more valuable in Battlegrounds. Like that's where you do PvP. For honor anyway. If you want a PvP for fun, that's fine. World PvP is totally fine. But like, come on. Don't make it so everybody's suffering because they need honor to get ranked up. It's such a bad idea. Like anybody could have looked at that and been like, yeah, that's not gonna work. But
That's still recharging.
come on, dude. I hate voodoo trolls. Anything that heals when I can't heal feels so bad. Alright, I'm gonna just do this real quick. He's gonna see me soon. Yeah. 2. He resisted.
Cast that
And
yet.
now I'm just gonna wand him to death. Hopefully he doesn't resist all of those too. I have a potion too, but I'm not really in danger, so no need.
That spell isn't ready.
Cool. I forgot to put my muffins over here. There we go. I'm gonna grab the skull. And then I'm gonna finish killing trolls. I think I'm gonna try to have like a 12-hour stream today. Probably not gonna happen though. That'd be until like 9. Which would be like the
That's
absolute
still
latest
recharging.
that Claire will be gone for. And I am assuming she'll want to do something when she gets back, but we'll see.
Not enough mana.
That was a mistake. That's okay though. Mistakes happen. I need to finish my drink. I'm not hungry, but I'm tempted to eat food, if that makes sense. Like, I'm in the mood to try some, like, taste something. Ah. Halfway to level 9.
I'm out of reach.
That guy's dead. Voodoo trolls just make me mad. I need to drink again. Let my mana get up a little bit. There we go. Kill this guy. I need, how many left? 3 of each. Come on. That was like the, why do they do it so quickly? They're just like, I'm half health, I need to heal the full instantly. I get it though. If they didn't heal, they'd be super easy. It's probably gonna heal. No? Didn't get it off. I don't want to fight Zalazane again. I guess it doesn't matter. He's not gonna kill me. I don't think. He'll do that to me though. matters. He's dead. Let's loot him again. He's already running. There we go. That's what you like to see. Let's see if there's anything in here. Patchwork gloves and that staff. Heck yeah. Just need 3 more hexed trolls. There's one over here. Trying to hide. So they run below 20%, it looks like. Another one? I hate when they resist my stuff, but they won't be for much longer, at least. Because, at level, like, yeah, level 10, my first talent point's going to Elemental Precision, I believe it's called, which makes it so it's a lot harder for them to miss.
It's too far away.
Okay. I didn't know it could roll that low. Alright, that quest is done. Time to head out. I don't want to die though. Plus I need some XP. He's definitely gonna heal. Yeah. Not much I could do. It's just weird, like, you'd think a mage would be, like, in danger more often, but they're just not. They're surprisingly tanky in terms of, like, in one-on-one, right? So they have increased armor and slows their attacks by, like, 30%. So that's a pretty huge decrease in anything that, you know, relies on hitting you to do damage. If it's a spellcaster, then it's different. Then they'll probably kill you like instantly, but because you only have what, 167 health at level 8. So like there's gonna be a quest coming up here soon, like after I do the encroachment quest, where I have to kill harpies, and some of those harpies are spellcasters. So that's not good. Some of those harpies are gonna hit me for like 30 to 40 damage each cast. It's not a small amount. Where is my hearth set? The Valley of Trials. I forgot to set it. That's okay. Entirely okay. Because I have to run up there anyway. The tiger's trying to chase me, but it doesn't have water pathing. What other things could I get? I like never do Black Fathom Deeps. I don't know if it's even worth doing, but the Outlaw Saber is pretty good. This is also pretty good. This is really good. These are both really good. But I kind of doubt I'm going to do that, so.
Who you be seeing ya.
The Spirit of Minshina. I should probably go finish that quest first. Ula Elec.
How are ya?
I mean, I could keep this just because it's kind of nice to have on.
You be
And
careful, man.
I'm not gonna grind to level 10. Not right now, anyway. Probably just gonna skip. What's that called? The level 10 mage quest. I don't think it's worth doing, really. I guess I don't know. These are pretty good. These are also pretty good.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target. Cast that yet. That's the recharge in. I can't cast it.
Up-up-bum-bum. What is this? I've never seen this. It's a cool model though. I like that. The way that it looks. Earthcaller Hamgar. I know that this is pretty good. Slag Hammer. Staff of the Shade is worth a lot of money. So I know library's pretty good for me because I can get this and these. The robe is not as good, but the mantle's pretty good. Cathedral, you have this, which is insanely good for its level. This is also insanely good. This is okay. I don't think there's anything else really. I mean, this is good, but I don't know. Some of the rare drops are pretty good though. Like the Mark of Kern. It's basically 10 strength, 4 stamina. Not bad at all. The Beguiler robes are very good. I thought there was a staff. Here it is. It's arcane. Cobalt Crusher isn't terrible for leveling.
Speak, friend.
I'm gonna go finish the encroachment quest over here. And then I'm gonna do the Harpy quest. I mean, there's a lot of decent rares. Razorfen Downs, I know, has some pretty disgusting good, or disgustingly good stuff. Like, that belt is insane. Excalibur is crazy. Amnanar, I mean, this is insane too for leveling. This is really good. It's pretty good. This is actually pretty good. And this is good too, but it doesn't have any stats on it. But most ones don't, so it doesn't matter. Oh, before I do that, let's do this. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, here we go. Maybe 3 frost bolts is too many. Maybe just do 2. That way I can regen a little bit more mana too. See what she's up to. I doubt she has internet, so.
I'm out of range.
I need 1 more Dust Runner, 3 more Battle Guards. Drink up this one. Okay. Yeah, that makes me a little nervous. I don't want to pull 2. I feel like I might die if I pulled 2. I guess I could polymorph, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I'm not very good at playing a mage, so I've only ever played one at a relatively low level.
Isn't ready yet. I need to get closer.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Easily done. Not so bad. Here I thought I was gonna die. I don't even know. I took a little bit of damage. So. I need 1 more Battle Guard. There he is. Level 10 one. Henry Stern. Corpse Shroud is very good. If only the agility was stamina. It'd be disgusting. This is also insane. Manslayer's pretty good. Bone Slasher's very good. I mean, pretty much everything in here is pretty good. I don't think there's anything that's like, oh, that's garbage. So. Turn this in, and I'm gonna go do the Harpy quests, and then I should be level 10. Roughly.
Some.
I'm gonna set my hearth, because I haven't done that yet.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
I don't think I'm going slow. Yeah, that's not very slow. I mean, it is compared to people that are crazy. But I think 2 hours for level 9 isn't that bad. I've watched people much slower than that. There's a guy named, I think his channel's Supa Soka. He's been playing since launch, but he doesn't play a lot. But he's still not level 60. And I've watched some of his videos. But he's the kind of guy that reads every quest, thinks of it more of like an RPG, which I think that's cool, you know? I think being slow, there's nothing wrong with that. There's no reason to go fast in this game, really. Especially if that is the game for you. You know, if you don't plan on doing endgame content, or if you don't have any goals aside from hitting level 60, take your time. There is nothing wrong with going slow. Me personally, I don't like going too slow, just because I have stuff I like to do at the end. But, and I like feeling like finished with a character, so. But I completely understand why you'd want to go slow. That, I mean, that slow is very slow, but even then, treating the game how you want to treat it, there's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Play it, it's a game. Do whatever you want. You don't have to treat it like it's a job. Because there's a lot of people that do that.
It's too far away.
And it's not a job for most people, so.
What up? Have a good one.
I gotta go kill some harpies. These are the ones that I'm a little bit worried about, though. I'm always overly worried, though. I always think my character's weaker than it actually is.
I need to get closer.
Boom,
It's too far away.
boom. I hate when they resist my stuff. Oh well. Like I said, remember when I was nervous? I mean, I haven't fought a spellcaster one though. I'm not worried about the regular ones, like at all. It's the ones that'll hit me for like 40 every 2 seconds. Those ones I don't like. I think they run at 15%. I'm not sure. Let's get some Watcher. Alright. See if I can,
I'm out of range.
it's a level 11.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Alright. I need 8 more savages, 5 more witches. Should be pretty easily done. Resist. That sucks. Oh well.
It's too far away.
The melee ones. I don't know if they'll even get to me really. 2, I don't know why people have to talk about politics, right? In a video game. Like, kind of the whole point of a game in general is so you don't have to engage in stuff like that, right? It's an escape from your everyday BS. And I just don't understand why people would want to drag that into something that has nothing to do with that stuff, you know? I mean, it's different because, you know, it's during the election process right now, right? But I feel like, man, it's just not really the right place to talk about it because there is, like, you're talking to people who do not care about what either side is saying. You run into trolls no matter where you are, but general chat on World of Warcraft has got to be literally the worst place for discussing your opinions. No one cares. You know what I mean? So, there's nothing wrong with that, but it I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I get that people like to share their opinions, but everybody has one, and no one agrees with anybody else's.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
I'll do this just in case.
Not enough mana.
Charger's bindings.
I need to get closer.
It's the last one of those I need. I would try to loot it, but I just don't care. What else am I looking for? How's my stream quality? It says good. That's good. chopper. I don't think any of this stuff is really usable on my warrior right now, because he's got the defense stance weapon from that quest.
Yo! Be good!
Nice. I'm level 10. The next move would be probably going to Orgrimmar. Technically I should go and do Fizzle, but I don't know if I could do that by myself. That's actually difficult. I think I go 2 into this and 3 into this, right? I guess I don't know, but now that I'm level 10, I have a choice. I can either continue or play a different game. I'm supposed to go talk to Unthawa all the way down in Senjin. Bruh, that's a long ways to go. Aggro People in this server just look ridiculous. Scrub Muffin. Thoyards. Thoyer? I don't know how you say that. Thords? I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to Thrall. Let's see. Being a mage has so many bonuses. Like being able to make your own food and water is huge. Being able to teleport is huge. Having blink. You have so much CC, so much AoE. There's not really any downside in my experience. Granted, it's limited. I guess your downside is that you're squishy, but isn't that kind of offset by the fact that you can put on a ice barrier and you slow people's attacks? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna train first aid.
Thrall Hall.
Because I forgot to in Razor Hill. That's okay though. I have. Maybe I can actually get a leveled up right now. Actually, it should be like right there. Do that. Do that. Make my 40 band-aids. I'm hoping that I can get my heavy linen bandage already, but it's not super likely. Maybe it'll happen. Probably not. Yeah, I'm never that lucky. That's okay though. Ugh. Let's go talk to Unthawa. Or Utholne.
What you want?
He gives me the quest. I'm gonna learn some stuff real quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Be seeing ya.
Frost Nova is pretty big. Frost Armor rank 2 is also pretty big. Conjure Water rank 2 is also pretty big. Can make 2 bottles of water. This type. Yeah, I'll delete that. Put that there. Let's make a little bit more. Cool. Now I'm gonna go turn in that quest, and then I think Unthawa is literally back in. It's such a. Why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. Why not just have this guy give me the quest? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. Kind of hungry a little bit.
Take a look at the kind of margins that we want to buy. Frankly, we did win this election. You shut up, man.
Roktar, Welcome to Orgrimmar.
What you wanted more?
Alright. Now what do I do? I guess I'll sell some junk. I have 41 band-aids, I don't need that many. Oh, enchanting. That's a good idea.
What do you need?
There we go.
For the whole.
Lotar.
Sell some junk that I really don't need. I don't really need food and water anymore. Don't need that. It could maybe help me against whatever his name is. I did not mean to do that.
Go forth to victory.
Oh well, it's too late now. Let's make my copper rod. And now I can disenchant things at will. Bum 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 bum. I should get a second monitor so I can actually watch stuff and play. So I got the quest from Thrall to go get the insignia. And this is where I'm gonna take a little break probably. This guy is insane. He's a high warlord. Or maybe just a warlord, either way. But he's got the Dark Age of Insanity too. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and log out for now. I'll probably be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go get some lunch, and yeah. Thanks for watching the stream, and I'll see you in a little while.